I've had this Xbox now for 7 or 8 years, and I want to do something new with it. So what I did was exchange the white light on the Xbox for a blue one, since it's my favorite color, but really you can choose any color you want. This video is going to show you how I went about it. The first step is to remove the black plastic shroud on the underside of the Xbox. To do this, you take a pry tool. You could use anything like a flathead screwdriver. Insert the pry tool into the lip, separating the white and black plastic pieces, and just start prying open. It's going to take quite a bit of force. Good thing plastic and a little bit of force go very well together. They actually don't. It's gonna sound like it's breaking. You'll be fine. I've done this many times and I've yet to break a plastic tab. The next step is to remove the white plastic shrouding surrounding the Xbox. The way to do that is to remove 6 green screws shown here. You're gonna need a Torx driver, size T10. So go ahead and remove those, and then we can peel the shrouding away from the back plate. And now the Xbox EMI shield is exposed to us, as well as several circuit cards around the exterior. This part here on the left-hand side is the DVD player, and the part on the right is the circuit card that we are interested in. When the Xbox is assembled, the power button sits right around this area. You can see there's a little micro switch here labeled Power Switch 1, and next to it is what we're really concerned with. This is the LED, or light emitting diode, that gives the power button its characteristic white color. All we want to do is remove this white LED and replace it with another LED that has similar characteristics, but with a different color. To make the process a little easier, I'm actually going to remove the circuit card in question. To do that, I need a Torx T8 screwdriver, and I'm just going to remove these 4 screws shown here. Then I'll gently pry off the connector, and the board will come right out. Next, I'll slap it in a vise, take some calipers, and I'm going to measure the length and width. So for the width, we're looking at about 2 millimeters, and for the length, anywhere between 2.6 and 2.8. We'll just call it 2.7 millimeters for now. With these dimensions, we can now go to the internet and find a replacement LED. Okay, so I am on the DigiKey website right now. It's just a distributor of electronics components, and I found this LED that should work for our application. It's got the right dimensions, the electrical characteristics look good. Let me know if you're interested in learning about how I selected this LED. But I'm gonna go ahead and buy 2 of them, just in case I fuck up. The total is $1.10. DigiKey estimates a shipping charge of $7, bringing the total to $8.20. Really not bad at all. So we'll go ahead and order these and go from there. So here is the new LED. It's quite small, but it looks great. And we will now remove the old one and attach this onto our circuit board. To remove the LED, the first thing I'm going to do is add some flux, and this will just help the solder flow much more nicely. Then I'll heat one of the pads, and I did try a vacuum tube with pretty mixed results, so I will add some more flux and then just hit it with some classic solder wick, giving it time for that solder to be sucked up by the wick. And I'll take some needlepoint tweezers, hit one of the pads with the soldering iron, and just wiggle it free. Now we'll clean up the pads a little bit by adding some flux and then hitting it with the braid again. Really just trying to soak up any extra solder that's left over. Next, I'll take a cotton swab and some isopropyl alcohol and just start cleaning things up, trying to make those pads as shiny as possible. Now we're ready to add the new LEDs. The first thing I'm going to do is add just a bit of solder to one of the pads and add some flux to it as well. Then I'll take the new LED, hold it over the pad, and just touch it with the soldering iron, trying to get it to tack into place. Touch it one more time just to get a nice pretty joint. Do the same thing on the other side, starting with some flux. And this time, instead of putting the solder on the pad, I'm just going to add it to the iron and just touch it once or twice to secure it in place. And now we'll just start cleaning things up with some more isopropyl alcohol and a cotton swab, and just removing any debris still left. Take a look at our finished work. Pretty happy with how it turned out. Both the joints on the LED look shiny and shapely. And all that's left to do now is put it back on the Xbox and test it out. To test it out, we're not actually going to put the full Xbox back together. We're just going to attach the circuit card back to the chassis, really making sure the connector is pressed into place. Then we'll take the power cable, plug it into the back, and hit the power switch, that little micro switch on the front. And we are greeted with a nice, beautiful blue light. So I'm happy with how it turned out, and what we'll do now is turn the Xbox back off by hitting that micro switch one more time, and now we are ready to reassemble the full Xbox. We'll reattach the circuit board using the 4 screws. Mine look different than earlier in the video because I was an idiot and accidentally threw the original ones away, so I had to use some new ones. And then we'll attach the white plastic siding, and we just have to bend it around the back plate and it should just snap into place. Then we'll secure it to the rest of the chassis using the 6 green screws we removed early on in the video. Once that's complete, we can take the black plastic underside and just line it up properly and then snap it all back into place. Once that's done, we are finished. I'm pretty happy with how it turned out. It does give my Xbox a new look and feel to it. Maybe in the future I'll swap out the blue LED for a green one, but it's good to go now.